It was a bright and sunny day, perfect for an adventure. The kids, Emma, Jack, and Mia, were bubbling with excitement as they arrived at the safari park. Emma, the curious one, had her camera ready to capture every moment. Jack, with a love for animals, had a notebook in hand to jot down interesting facts. Mia, the adventurous spirit, couldn't wait to see which animal they'd spot first. They boarded the big, bumpy safari truck, joined by Mr. Ranger, the kind guide who knew everything about the animals. "Welcome to the safari park, explorers," he greeted them with a friendly smile. "Keep your eyes open and your voices down. The animals are all around us, and if we're lucky, we might catch a glimpse of something special." As the truck rumbled along the dusty path, the kids peered out eagerly. "Look over there," Jack whispered excitedly. Through the tall grasses, they spotted a family of elephants lazily meandering, using their trunks to pluck leaves off tall trees. Emma snapped photos, capturing the essence of their majestic size and gentle nature. "Aren't they amazing?" Mr. Ranger said. "Elephants roam in herds and are very family-oriented, just like us humans." Moving further, Mia pointed out a group of zebras. "Their stripes are like fingerprints," Mr. Ranger explained. "No two patterns are exactly alike." Jack scribbled the new fact in his notebook. Suddenly, the truck came to a stop. "What's happening?" Mia asked. "Shh, look over there," Mr. Ranger whispered. To their amazement, a pride of lions rested under the shade of an acacia tree, the cubs playfully tumbling over each other. "This is a rare sight," whispered Mr. Ranger. "Lions are usually resting during the hottest parts of the day." The kids watched in awe, not daring to make a sound, as the heart of the safari revealed itself. The journey continued, filled with more wonders. They saw giraffes gracefully stretching their necks to reach leaves and a family of hippos lounging near a waterhole. As the safari came to an end, the kids were buzzing with stories and new knowledge, their hearts full from the wild wonders they had witnessed. "Thank you, Mr. Ranger," they chorused with smiles as wide as the horizon. "Remember, nature is all around us," he said with a wink. "Every visit to the safari is unique. These are memories you'll cherish forever." With that, they headed home, dreaming of their next adventure. In the heart of the African savanna, a group of eager children embarked on a thrilling safari adventure. Their eyes sparkled with excitement as the safari truck rolled over the dusty paths. They bounced up and down, gripping the sides of the truck, trying not to miss a single moment of the majestic wildlife. As the truck meandered through the landscape, the children let out a collective gasp of wonder. Right before their eyes, a family of elephants was enjoying a refreshing drink at a nearby watering hole. The elephants playfully sprayed each other with water using their long trunks, while the smaller ones curiously explored the shallow edge. Just beyond the elephants, a fleet of zebras galloped gracefully across the grassland. Their black and white stripes created an almost mesmerizing pattern as they moved as one, like a river's wave rippling through the tall savanna grass. Look there!" Jack, the youngest of the group, pointed excitedly towards the horizon. The children followed his tiny finger to see a towering giraffe standing tall among the acacia trees, its elongated neck reaching up for tender leaves. The giraffe, calm and gentle in demeanor, began ambling toward the truck, swaying its long neck with every step. The children's hearts raced with anticipation as the giant creature approached. Come closer," they whispered in awe, trying to beckon the giraffe nearer without making a sound. The giraffe, seemingly curious about the visitors, took a few more steps, its shadow stretching over them as it came near the truck. It paused and gazed down with its big, soft eyes, blinking slowly as if to say hello. A joyous cheer erupted from the truck as the kids marveled at the towering creature standing so close that they could almost touch its velvety muzzle. The giraffe seemed to nod in a friendly manner before gracefully turning away to continue its feast among the treetops. The children erupted in giggles and excited chatter, their adventure filled with unforgettable memories of elephants, zebras, and the gentle giraffe who wanted to say hi. What a wonderful day it was in the land where the wild roams free. The children's hearts were full of joy and gratitude for the beautiful world they had experienced this day, promising to cherish these new friends in their dreams tonight. Once upon a time in the lush greenleaf forest, there was a wise tour guide named Mr. Whiskers, an elderly raccoon known for his stories about animal conservation. Every day, curious critters from all around would gather to hear about the world and why it was so important to protect nature. One sunny morning, a mixed group of forest animals, including a curious young squirrel named Sammy, a playful fox cub called Fern, and a bashful bunny named Belle, gathered around Mr. Whiskers. Today, Mr. Whiskers began, adjusting his tiny glasses, we're going to talk about why looking after our forest friends and our home is so very important. Why should we protect nature, Mr. Whiskers? Sammy chattered, eager for a story. Mr. Whiskers smiled kindly. Well, my dear friends, every creature in our forest, big or small, plays a special role. But our home is in danger. Some places, like our greenleaf forest, are not as plentiful as they once were because of things the bumble giants do. Fern's eyes widened. Bumble giants? You mean the humans? Yes, nodded Mr. Whiskers. They sometimes cut down large parts of the forest to make space for their own homes or grow things like food. While some is needed, we must remind them not to take too much or else our homes might disappear. It's important for us to teach them the balance. We all can help by spreading the message. We show the bumble giants how valuable our forest is. Every time we nibble seeds, gather acorns, or dig holes, we're helping the earth breathe. When they see us working, they may understand how important their help is too. Sammy nodded enthusiastically. I can run fast and leave messages throughout the forest. That's a splendid idea, chuckled Mr. Whiskers. Remember, little ones, every small action makes a big difference. And with that, Mr. Whiskers concluded his tour, leaving each of his new friends with a sense of purpose and understanding about the importance of conservation. From then on, the animals worked together, teaching the bumble giants about the beauty and necessity of preserving nature. Once upon a time, in the middle of a vast African savanna, there were a group of adventurers led by a wise and cheerful guide named Mr. Tortoise. Today was a very special day because they were on an exciting safari, hoping to see the animals in their natural habitat. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the grasslands, one of the young adventurers named Lucy shouted with excitement, "Look! Over there under the big tree!" Everyone turned their eyes and spotted a magnificent lion resting lazily under a shady acacia tree. "Oh, wow!" exclaimed Benny, another young adventurer. "I've never been so close to a lion before." Their guide, Mr. Tortoise, pulled the jeep to a gentle halt and whispered with a smile, "Remember, we must be quiet and respectful. We are visitors in their home." Mr. Tortoise then began to share his incredible knowledge about lions. Lions are known as the king of the jungle, but did you know they actually live in grasslands like these? He said kindly. A group of lions is called a pride, and they usually consist of females and their cubs, with a few adult males. All the adventurers listened intently, their eyes glued to the majestic creature lying under the tree. Lions are mostly active during the night when they hunt for their food, continued Mr. Tortoise. They usually rest and sleep during the day, just like our friend here. Lucy, always curious, asked, "What do lions eat, Mr. Tortoise?" He chuckled softly and answered, "Lions are carnivores, which means they eat meat. They often hunt zebras, antelopes, and sometimes even larger animals like buffalo." As the breeze rustled the leaves of the acacia, Benny noticed the lion yawn and stretch lazily, its golden mane shimmering in the fading sunlight. Can we see a whole pride? He wondered aloud. Sometimes you can, Mr. Tortoise said gently, but today we are lucky to see this lone lion resting. It's a peaceful moment, and we should treasure it. With awe-filled hearts, the adventurers watched quietly, knowing they were experiencing something truly special. Soon, they would continue their journey across the savannah, but this encounter with the lion would always remain a fond memory of their African adventure. Once upon a time in the quaint town of Green Valley, there were 4 curious and caring kids named Emily, Jack, Mia, and Noah. They were the best of friends and always shared one common dream: to make the world a better place. They played in the local park every day, a beautiful space filled with birds chirping and flowers blooming. But one day they noticed something troubling. Some of the trees were losing their leaves, and the grass wasn't as green as it used to be. Emily, who was always full of ideas, gathered her friends around and said, "We need to do something to help the park." Jack, who loved adventures, suggested, "Let's plant a tree." Mia, ever the planner, quickly added, "We can plant it right by the playground, so we can see it every day." Noah, with a warm heart, nodded enthusiastically, "It'll be our special tree." That Saturday, armed with shovels, watering cans, and a small sapling gifted to them by Mr. Green, the local gardener, they marched proudly to the park. As they dug a small hole near the playground, they talked about the future. "This tree will give us shade and clean air," said Emily excitedly. "And homes for birds and squirrels," added Jack, looking around as if to spot one. The moment of planting was filled with giggles and a sprinkle of dirt fights. Noah carefully placed the young tree into the earth while Mia gently patted the soil around it, making sure it was snug and secure. Once finished, they stepped back to admire their hard work. "We did it!" cheered Jack, throwing his hands in the air. As they cleaned their hands and packed their things, a sense of pride filled their hearts. They named the tree Hope because it was their beacon of dreams for a greener world. From that day on, whenever they visited the park, they felt a tug of joy and contentment, knowing they had made a small yet meaningful difference. The tree grew taller every year, and with it, the bond between Emily, Jack, Mia, and Noah. Their simple act of planting not only enriched their beloved park, but also inspired others in Green Valley to join the movement for a cleaner and healthier environment. And so, under the branches of hope, friendships bloomed and dreams took wing, illustrating the mighty power of small deeds and big hearts.